So when you eat food, first stop is your stomach. And this is a very acidic environment, as we all know. You have hydrochloric acid being produced by your stomach cells. You also have enzymes like pepsin and amylase that help to break down proteins and carbohydrates. And so this is a pretty acidic and harsh environment for bacteria to live in. You have a pH of about 1 to 2, and therefore there's not that many bacteria that are living and thriving there. It's about 10 to the 3 bacteria per milliliter. So as your food moves down through the digestive system, it moves into the small intestine next. This is the duodenum and the jejunum. And here we have some pancreatic enzymes entering. We have some bile salts coming from the liver. This is helping to break down the food further and emulsify the fats in your food. This is still a really harsh environment for bacteria to live in. So you don't have a lot of bacterial colonies living in that upper small intestine. You have about 10 to the 3 to 10 to the 4 bacteria per milliliter. However, as you move down into the small intestine, you can see it starts to get a little bit more basic here, a little bit neutral, a pH about 7.3 to 7.7. And this is where the bacteria are starting to be able to thrive and grow colonies. So you have about 10 to the 7 bacteria per milliliter here. And then finally we reach the large intestine. And this is where the majority of your gut bacteria live. So you can see you have 10 to the 12 bacteria per milliliter in the large intestine. So you might notice the pH got a little acidic again, right? We see a pH about 5.7 to 6.8. So why would it get acidic again this low in the intestines? Well, this is actually because your gut bacteria are starting to ferment the complex carbohydrates that you've eaten. So this is prebiotics. So as your bacteria ferments these carbohydrates, they produce something called short-chain fatty acids. And these short-chain fatty acids are really important for your overall intestinal health. Your intestinal cells use short-chain fatty acids as their primary source of energy, and this ensures that they can be healthy and maintain those tight junctions so you don't get something called leaky gut. So that's why you're seeing it become a little bit more acidic in the large intestine.